Hello everyone, it is Saturday, which means it is Jurassic World Evolution 2 Day. We do this every single week, and I still love it. And thank you so much for joining me, for coming to hang. Oh, there he goes, yep, and that's a dead fish. Enjoy. Oh, it's not dead! I hope it is now. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me, as always. Oh god, okay. As always, I'm getting distracted by the camera mode. I thought this was a good idea. It was not a good idea. But as always, I want to start by thanking the Blue Name crew. We have Fletcher, Dr. Strange, I see Guillermo Marquez is here. Let me do a little check here. That might be the crew of the day. As always, I want to ask you guys, I want to ask everyone in chat to just stick with our rules to make chat a better place in the world. We have some simple rules, you know, don't do the all caps thing, don't spam, don't overdo it on the emoji, even though we have some good ones. Yeah, just be kind, rewind. Alright, I also want to say hello to the Green Name Army in the chat. I see Crazy Cat Miri is here, the Dancing Dialogue. Jesse, how are you? Mr. Cat Buttface. Sheriff Dice Mailson has joined once more. Ploba is here. Your average Milo drinker. We have Rob Earth in the chat as well. Matthew. Kez XXX. Triple X is always it goes to my lizard brain. I won't go further than that. Wraith, you're on, how you doing? Alrighty. Your dog ate soap. Alright, well at least its breath is gonna be fresh. I don't know, is it toxic? You might wanna pay attention there. Spartan Robot Production says hello. We have some more folks here. I see Busty, Nether Dragon 64. I need to turn this down because I feel like I'm screaming. I'm so sorry. I've probably been screaming at you guys. Jesus. Jesus! Let's see. Where did I leave off? Somewhere... I can't find it, so I'll just start over. Lemon VR says I'm on a cruise. Look, why you gotta brag like that? I'm just in my room. The Gatlin brothers, Aiden and Harry says hello. Alti123, I like how that rhymes. Cats and Dragons, William Garlock. Kez is here. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Legacy Christy 1993 coming through with a raptor hug. Hold on a second here. Hey, yeah, they give better hugs every single time. I think you've noticed. You are a connoisseur of the raptor hugs. Hello, finished the Malta campaign last night. 3 5-star islands. Making spaghetti sauce in my slow cooker. Dang, I could never, honestly. I'm such a bad cook. Hold on, let me find the place in the chat. Matt the Velociraptor, Leo Campbell, we have Jurassic George, Amir Hussein, hello, Jim Inc, Magnetator, how are you? Ovi, we have Giovanni Terran, Derek Silva, we have Cruz, Dino Nerd, aren't we all though? Aren't we all? And proud of it too. Jurassic Explorer, we have Andre Safian, Xenon is here, August is joining, Mega Lego Master, hello, the Northern Wyvern has a cat on their lap. Why y'all bragging? I'm not on a cruise, I don't have a cat on my lap. God dang it, you guys. Cinder Seawest is here, we have Isaac Gouterman, might be Dutch. Cute YOLO cat girl, perfect cell. Danissimo maybe. G-Man Rodan. Yeah. Edward Lesmana, hello. Nuh-uh. Someone is named Nuh-uh. Hold on. Let me catch up here. I've been quite behind. There you go. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm gonna exit this. This has been very distracting. How do I exit? There you go. Okay, so in case you were here last time, or maybe in case you weren't, we built an oasis in the desert, as you can see, with your eyeballs. That's a whole lot of sand, you know, traumatizing Anakin Skywalker. But right here we have our oasis. And the idea behind it is that these cameras, they're not cameras. No, they're not. If you squint, they are sprinklers. So that is the realism, schmealism that's going on here. And people really enjoyed it, and they were like, oh, you should do it on the other side as well. And you know what? I will. You know why? Because, well, I always do the same thing, don't I? I find the thing I like, and I just repeat until I get bored with it, and then it's on to the next thing. Gee, I wonder if she's autistic. Nah. Anyway, Oasis is my new hyperfixation, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh gosh, okay. Lick check. Oh, holy heck, people, thank you. Ian Malcolm chuckling it up on my behalf. Hey, yeah. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have a massive headache. So if there are fluctuations in... Oh, YouTube just crashed. YouTube, the timing is absolutely impeccable. Okay, I know from experience that the stream is still running, so I'm just gonna proceed under that assumption. Yeah, I have a massive headache all day. I can't get rid of it. But you guys are with me, so we're gonna push on through. But yeah, I want to apologize if there's gonna be like dips in energy level. YouTube, would you please? Or something like that. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. In the meantime, I'm just restarting my dashboard. Please bear with me. I'm a professional streamer. This is my job. It's very sad, I know. Pop-up chat. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I swear to you. There. Minimize that. Sexy. Sexy. I think. Boop. We're back. Alright. Huh, Jesus. Is it quiet all of a sudden? It's just because I'm so zoomed out. Maybe. Ooh, Jesus. Clicking intensifies. Okay. Excuse me. So, what I actually want to do is I want to get rid of this thing, because I want to use me logs. I think you can all agree that the log is a key element of the Oasis. Now here, we did the big old broccoli tree, which, you know, we don't look at her too closely, okay? She's a little shy. If you look at it real quick, it's kind of cool. Just don't look at it too long. But what I want to do here is just use the logs as, you know, Frontier intended them to be used. But I think I want to, like, use them over the Tor. So we're going to replace this thing. This is not how you do that. Burp. With, okay, it's all on. It's a little scary. Bam. I'm having flashbacks of when I did that in Jurassic Park Japan for a joke. And, well, joke's on me. The game was like, I don't like that. Sorry, I went quiet. I was reading chat. I was like, oh yeah, chat. You have a gecko on your shoulder, says G-Man Rodan. Why is everybody bragging? Why is everybody bragging? Okay. Diddly dang it. Okay. Nope. Okay. Please, nobody ever make a drinking game of how much I click on the wrong thing. Don't ever do that. That's dangerous. I still, to this day, click on this when I mean to get water. Because my brain is like squiggly bluish line. Water. In the meantime, what I was gonna do is get me log. Yo, Party Hat 01 became a paleontologist. That is awesome. Welcome. What a beautiful clip. We don't need that second trailer for Rebirth. We have that amazing clip. The log is significantly smaller than I thought. So there's that. I guess I could clip 3. I feel like I might have to just put them closer together. The tour track, I mean. So I'm gonna do that. I think it's gonna be... hold on. Boop. I'm gonna annihilate these people. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. See you later. It was nice knowing you. Because what I think I want to do... Jesus Christ, a woman. Okay, wow. We got there in the end, though. We got there. What I think I should do, actually... Let's just start with a blank canvas. We'll just place one log and then we'll place the other. We'll figure it out. Okay, so... Crossing the tour track. I should have held control. I didn't, because I always forget. And then... Oop. Now let's get as much distance as possible, but we do want it, you know, like holding hands. There, see? And now it's just one enormous log. Extra enormous. I think I might want to actually turn them a little bit. Now, thankfully, we can just do that. Boop, boop. Turn around. Yeah, I think that's going to give a nicer view. And then from the other side, they're looking into the canyon. That's okay. I now skadoodle them over a little bit. Sexy. Sorry. I tried to I'm gonna try to like oscillate between the game and chat. Forgive me. You know how bad I am at this. I stream literally every weekend for like 5 years at this point. I'm still bad at it. I'm sorry. Gravebuster36 says, why do the logs have a better love life than me? Yeah, look at them just holding hands, rubbing it in our faces. Rude. Okay. Grab me tour track. Bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back. I do realize... Hold on, she's thinking I'm gonna get rid of a little bit more. Oh, my ramp is... I might have to push the ramp back a little bit as well. I don't want to lose too much water. Look, we're dealing with an oasis here. Water is key, okay? Key. So what I'll do is I'll ruin some days. Oh, they're having a bad day right now. And then have the ramp be like nestled in here. One of you's going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way, my brother. Don't do that. Okay. What was I gonna do? Allegedly, I need to lead one more. So. Can I? Oh, I can still go under it. Oh, that changes things, doesn't it? There, is that a realistic path for the tour to follow? I think so. Nothing's wrong, gravity just had a blip. little oopsie. I think we're just gonna annihilate these guys because he's already in the wrong direction. He's already ruined for life. Here, now we take it through. Threading the needle. And I should change the angle of these as well. There you go. Alright. Sexy. I will never stop saying that. It's never gonna happen. Okay. And this, yeah, I'll probably turn this into like a bit of a land bridge kind of thing. Eventually the vision will vision. It's not visioning yet, but it will. Excited! Hey, thank you so much for popping into the stream, and thank you so much for the super chat. That's really kind. Yahoo! Yahoo! Oh, did I? Yep. I still... Oh my god, I just gotta laugh at myself. I can't believe I've been doing this for 5 years, and I still suck at streaming. Hey, Stubborn Dinosaur, it is your first stream that you're watching. Welcome. Prepare to be disappointed. Oh god, I'm crazy tour track lady, not crazy path lady. I think, Lizik, we've learned over the years, I'm just crazy lady. And you can put in whatever adjective you want to add to that, because it's all true. Okay. Look, see, and this is better. We can all agree this is better than whatever nonsense is happening over here. Oh my god. Hold on, can we see any of them? Oh, they're not doing it right now. Okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. Oh, hold on. Capturing a moment here. Is that a cool angle? Is this a better angle? Ah, sun is always the better angle, isn't it? Hey, I see yellow super chat. Hold on, let me do the thing. Cinema. Look at this. Go for it, buddy. Heck yeah. And down a goosh. Ooh, creepy. Help me! Help me, please! No! Sorry, I did not mean to turn this into a tragedy. Alright, that's enough. That's enough fish eating. Alright, hold on. Let me see what I missed here. Oh, I see people saying happy birthday. It's someone's birthday. Heck yeah, Teresa, happy birthday. I don't know why you're giving me a gift. That's very generous, though. I'm gonna get the dancing Dilo ready for you. Feels only appropriate for your birthday. The rhythm is gonna get you. The guests already left, so let's continue the party with the dancing Dilo. And by the way, thank you for entertaining us in the way you do. Always makes me happy. Thank you guys so much, and thank you so much, Teresa. And I think it's really lovely that people are wishing you a happy birthday. You guys are awesome. Oh, hold on. I'm forgetting to heart. Yep, there you go. There you go. Professional streamer moment right there. Ah, and thank you so much for coming to spend some of your birthday with us. Okay. As per usual, I don't have a plan. I'm a little intimidated to be adding rocks to this entire thing. Oh, that's gonna be bad, not gonna lie. Let's do a thing. Let me get... I'm just gonna put these somewhere. Just so I don't forget. I don't know, like, some people will know. There's a certain park tour video on my channel where I discovered during the park tour that I've just casually forgotten to, make connection buildings, because that's just the kind of quality building that I do. I'm tempted to add more logs. I'm a little log. Look at this baller, dude. Scrabble, excuse me. There's no M in there. Look at this dude. On the edge right there. Hey, Axel Plays, why didn't the fish fly away? Does he lack the magic of the lagoon ones? Yeah, no magic over here. Just some cursed pterosaurs doing weird things and making weird farting noises. Like, you just had to be here last week. It was weird. I laughed so much I cried. But thanks so much for the super chat. And he's off. Heck yeah, to the skies, to infinity and beyond. Oh my god, we're having so many super chats right now. What's happening? That's a hug for Charizard King. How to beat... Oh no, here we go. How to beat Rexy the T-Rex. Take away her plot armor pills and release around 4 Velociraptors and 1 Indominus Rex at her. Yeah. I mean, there's about a 50-50 chance that the Velociraptors will end up working with her, you know, within the canon, so could be worse. James, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. Hey, Evo, I was able to get a new gaming PC. Heck yeah, so I don't have to worry about my video card crashing anymore. Didn't your video card, like, literally go into flames? I think I remember that. Hope you're having a great evening. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us for a bit. Alright. How do we feel about more logs? Look, not gonna lie, I really like the logs. They're also a big part of Jurassic Park Japan the next episode. I love my logs. What can I say? Logs and rocks. It's kind of... See, so what I kind of want to lean into is pretend like it was at some point like just an actual massive hollowed out tree, right? So like connect them maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm thinking crazy things. It's probably a bit much though. Alright, let me think about the views here. The views aren't great, so what you might want to do is do something more like that. But then I don't like it anymore. It's weird how that happens. Hold on, let me just play around with this. So, don't panic. This is not the thing. Here, but I like sinking them down and then sort of Like it's a broken off branch or something. I don't know. I'm gonna play with this. I'm gonna play with this. I think that's kind of cool. And then if we put a feeder like right in front of it, because we definitely need more feeders. They're getting a little crowded. Yep, nailed it. There, I'm hoping... Oh, there was already... Hold on. I forgot I already added one here. Here, but then you have... That's kind of cool. Are you gonna sit right on the road? Really? You're gonna do that? Are you gonna go to sleep now? Hold on, let's see. Whee! Oh. Hello! That's kind of cool. It sucks to be the people in the car, though. Yo, Party Hat 01 gifted a membership to Skylar Sweet. That's really generous. Thank you. A crazy tiger person became a chaotician. Welcome. Cause chaos responsibly. Oh my god, I'm missing it! Oh, heck yeah, I like that. Okay, look, this log is gonna stay. This log is... Look. I don't make the rules. But this log is a keeper, because I love this view. I think that's cool. It's really just that simple. This log just pays for itself right now. Yeah, I like it. Crazy tiger person, if only evolution was like this when the game... Then the game would be amazing, but there's... But now there's a border with rock. Sorry, I struggled there for a little bit. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, mods definitely add a whole bunch of freedom. Life VR became a paleontologist. What is happening? What? Hold on. I gotta do this. Oh my god. Welcome. Thank you. But yeah, you're totally right. Mods add so much freedom. I wouldn't need as much freedom in the official game as the mods do, but a little more, I would agree. I mean, I've done oodles of videos about the things I want. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Right now, honestly, we're just waiting for news, aren't we? Any news. Just please, Frontier. We need it. Okay. I'm gonna figure out the bridge later. That feels a little much for me, honestly. Mods crash your game, Willie and Garlock? Ay. I will say I'm not the best at, like, troubleshooting stuff when I'm not sitting next to someone and, like, literally pointing at things. So I'm afraid I won't be of much help. Alright. Are we really gonna do this? We have to, don't we? We have to make it lush and sexy. I mean, there's just no way around it. I really think that, look at that. We need to use the rocks because we don't have terrain paints to do what they do. Only the rocks have this immense power, and with great power comes great placement time during the stream. It's basically all we do. I think I saw Rob Earth saying earlier in the chat it's Rocker Day or something like that instead of Saturday, and no lies were spoken. I don't know, I feel like our streams nowadays are more chill anyway. Like, when I did unmodded Jurassic World Evolution 2, or at least before, like, we did the Hammond's Ark streams for a really long time. That was really chill as well, but before then, I feel like streams were pretty fast-paced because, well, they could be. You can build something really awesome really quickly in the unmodded game. But yeah, we're sort of in a time sink right now. I don't know what else to call it. By the way, I've seen some people confused about this. I did make a statement about it, but you know, not everyone's gonna see that. I will be returning to Unmodded when Jurassic World Evolution 3 rocks around. I see what I did there. Sorry. Oh my god. I will punish myself for that. Don't worry. But yeah, when Jurassic World Evolution 3 comes out, I will go back to Unmodded because I really enjoyed the way I've approached it in Jurassic World Evolution 1 and Jurassic World Evolution 2. You know, playing Unmodded for as long as I can. So yeah, we're just gonna rinse and repeat. The border is going to become an issue here. I might have to pull it forward a little bit. Because otherwise we're always going to... I mean, I guess... I'll hide it with trees. Trees will happen. I hate borders. Oh, Lick Chick! Oh, holy heck, thank you! Heck yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Hold on, did I miss something in the meantime as I was doing my, my very clever rock joke? No, I think I'm caught up. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, let me get back to the rocks. It's my, look, rocks are my security blanket. Don't judge me. Actually, it's fine. Judge me. I deserve it. So many rocks in the next Jurassic Park Japan episode as well, guys. Well, it's a little crazy, not gonna lie. I really wanted to get the Jurassic Park Japan episode out yesterday, but my video from Thursday took a full day longer to make than I thought it would. So at this point, I've just decided, okay, Jurassic Park Japan is gonna come back next Friday. And I'm just hoping I can, like, get it back on schedule, you know? I feel like if I rush to upload the episode, like, tomorrow or Monday, it's just all gonna... The whole schedule is never gonna recover. It's never gonna recover. You're right, Jurassic kind of can always have more rocks. Bring on the sexy. Oh my god, I hope Jurassic World Evolution 3 is gonna have so many more different rock types. That's my biggest ones. I don't want baby dinosaurs, I don't want Cenozoics, I don't want bridges. I want more rocks. Okay, so I do have to think about, in the canyon it should transition back to desert, right? So our oasis is gonna just about end there. By the way, I will try to mix it up a little bit for the stream. We won't do 100% rocks. I'ma try, okay? I'ma try. Hold me accountable. You know how I get when I place these things, man. It's so... I don't know. It's just my happy place. I don't know what it is. It's so peaceful. Crazy Tiger Person, are you gonna make a little Japan in Prehistoric Kingdom? Honestly, I've never given that any thought. I don't think so. I mean, Jurassic Park Japan is just like its own thing. Ooh. Right now, for Prehistoric Kingdom, I really like the build that we're working on. Turn it this way. You know, how about I just do that? I just turn off random rotation. Because this is one of my preferred rotations. What was I talking about? Right, I'm really enjoying the park build that we're doing in Prehistoric Kingdom, which is like rustic Northern American based on, God, what was it? Update 12, I think? Which introduced a couple of things for that. So I think we're just gonna stick with that. I know I have a tendency to like switch a lot between parks for Jurassic World Evolution 2. But I think for Prehistoric Kingdom, I just want to commit and try to finish that one park. Will it ever truly be finished though? I feel like you can always do more in Prehistoric Kingdom. Look, it might look a little baller right now, but I'm like laying down a base. It's a car graveyard. Oh, hold on, I gotta get a screenshot of this. What is this? Wait, when on? I've just been placing rocks and all the while this was happening? Hold on, we gotta get some good look. I don't know what the best angle is. No, I think I had the best angle, honestly. Hold on. I'm curious to see if he's gonna follow. Oh, that's what's been happening. Okay, I think that's what's been happening. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you can do it! You can do it! Come on now, 4-wheel drive! Come on! I believe in you! Oh, no. Oh, I'm a broken person. This should not be making me laugh that much, but it does. I'm going mental behind the wheel. Look, I don't think that's gonna fix the situation, love. It's a car mosh pit. Sorry, if you really need to focus on like how jittery, twitchy their hands are moving, trying to save this. Oh, we have 2 more coming. Okay, we're gonna wait for 2 more and then we'll save them. Maybe. There's a Timmy in each car, says Marconian. Oh, here we go. Double trouble. Come on! No. Oh, nope. At some point, the pile's gonna be so big. Oh god, okay. Oh, yep, we have a flipper. Ooh. I love just how complete... Here, look at this dude. He's honestly impressed. She's having the time of her life. Look at her. Alright. Fine. Oh, hold on. You know I can't resist the temptation. Let's do this. Fast forward. Oh! We have an escapee! Nope. No! He's just gonna fall back in. Okay, one more screenshot and then I'll do a thing. I promise. We'll get back to rocks. The real point of my channel. But there, and here for context. There, that's what happened. Okay. So, what I wonder now, I should probably do it while in play. I don't know what's gonna happen. Whee! This is the best moment of my life right here. Oh god, oh this is beautiful. I love this game. Okay. You already know I'm gonna Photoshop one of the pterosaurs in here for the lols. Oh, I think my cursor was in the way. Hold on. There. Sorry, this needs to be its own thing. There you go. Oh, she's having way too much. Oh, that's a bad sign. Hold on, I want to mess with it more now. Let me get the terrain tool ready. Your safety is our main concern. Oh god. So, what I want to know... This is just gonna be the stream now. I don't think anyone can fault me for... Oh god. There you go. Hold on, what's gonna happen if you lower the train now? See if we can get some. See if we can get some actual height on these. What am I doing? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's when the evil cackling comes out. Alright, I promise I'll stop now. Oh, hold on. We gotta watch this. We gotta watch this, obviously, because they're gonna bounce. Alright, are you ready? Is there a hole? No. There's a hole. Anyway. Alright, are you ready? Play. Wow! It's raining cars! Alright. Oh my god. This game is amazing. I love it. Alright. Whoops! Sorry, boys. Let's, let me try that again. Alright. Now, at some point, you will build a park on your park building channel, right? Sure. What? What? Alright, that was the last of it. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. I'll leave them alone. I'll leave them alone. But yeah, that tickled me greatly. Alright. Thank you all so much for your patience. As I got very selfishly sidetracked. Forgive me, I'm only human. They move, it hurts! Excellent. Oh, God. Oh, some of these are not gonna recover. Some of these are like, no, I'm out of here. They don't pay me enough for this. Look at them, they're just refusing to move. They're like, I could, but I don't want to. Alright, so, our oasis is also just gonna just about end right there. Oh, and I think, before I got completely sidetracked, what I was saying is, I'm only using the rocks in the same orientation right now, and it looks very obvious, but once you start adding more rocks to it, the obviousness will melt away. Just believe, okay? Believe. Have a little faith in your crazy rock slash path slash tor slash what else do we do? Torch. Just all the things. You're crazy lady. Fortnite Battle Pass? Yes, this is 100% a modded build. I started modding, gosh, 5 months ago at this point, maybe? I'm gonna have to check the logs on that. November, I think. Yeah, okay. We just gotta cover some ground here. Sexy. Sexy. Nothing bad will ever happen. Oh god, I just realized the title of the video has completely paid off. I feel like we've delivered on the sarcasm of the title of this video. Not in the way the thumbnail suggests, but we've clearly established a certain reputation for this tour. Hey, Paul Weigerhangs, je eerste livestream, hello. Do please keep it to English in chat so our moderators and everyone else knows what is being said. But welcome, good evening. I might be getting a little too lazy with the rocks, not gonna lie. I have faith that once we add more rocks to it, the repeating pattern will melt away. Hey, Sketchosaurus, doing good. How are you? We're just laughing at the game, lovingly. Okay, lovingly. We're laughing at the game lovingly, clearly. We mock affectionately. Astro Dude, Evo got a question. Look, man, I gotta give y'all one big old tip. Don't ask if you can ask a question. Don't announce that you have a question. Just ask it. Otherwise, who knows if I'm gonna see it. You guys can ask me anything. You know, I might not answer. I do think we should be doing a Q&A again soon, because the channel has grown so much. We have some new folks who don't understand quite the level of crazy that they've gotten themselves into. Feels only right that I, you know, give them fair warning, give them a little background info. Because, yeah, oh, by the way, we got to 289,000 subscribers today. Thank you very much. Which, it still blows my mind. I can't even, look, I'm just gonna fly past that. So yeah, we are making headway towards 300,000. That's just pure insanity. But I feel like that's the perfect excuse, like that milestone to do, you know, to do some stuff. So, you know, we're gonna do another community build sort of thing where I do a video showcase of you guys' builds. And yeah, I'll probably do a Q&A, something like that. Alright, I think it's time we switch to a different rock. Allegedly. And I just realized I should have turned off random rotation before doing that. Excuse me. And we're expanding the rockage. I want to use the modded move tool as little as possible. Here, see what I mean, right? Immediately by adding some different textures on top of it, the repetitiveness is going away. While we still have, you know, that big surface area that we covered. Just agree with me, please. Please. You seem calmer than in vids? Really? Do I? I always, I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. I'm pretty hyper in live streams compared to videos. Because in videos, it's just, you know, I'm just sitting by myself. Which, I get that technically I am sitting by myself now as well, unless one of y'all's behind me. Yeah, it's just different. I really feel like during live streams, it really feels like we're hanging out, so I get kind of similar the way I am, like when I'm hanging out with friends, I just get weird. I don't need to explain. Y'all can tell. Y'all can tell. So yeah, just to say, I've had the opposite feedback. I've had the feedback that I'm way more chill in videos and more hyper in live streams, which I think is true. Spitting facts. They don't speak English, they speak facts. Sketchosaurus, do I ever think I will get to 1 million subs? No, I don't think so. I think getting to 1 million subs in as small of a niche as we are, you know, because I do a little bit of like general Jurassic content, but it's mostly Jurassic World Evolution, right? A little bit of the Isle, a little bit of Prehistoric Kingdoms. So if we're generous, let's say my niche is dinosaur gaming. That's very narrow. If I reach 1 million people that way, that would that'd be madness. I know that the Gaming Beaver has, you know, 4 million, but I also think the Gaming Beaver is a slightly broader channel than mine, because Gaming Beaver, you know, does way more for the whole franchise. Toy reviews and stuff like that. Alright, look, I'm just gonna say this rock is not as good as the other rock. Look, I'm just gonna put it out there, okay? The other rock is superior. I don't make the rules. Honestly, though, for me, the 250,000 was like the dream. So the fact that we completely shot past that is already way more than I could have ever anticipated, hoped for, dreamed of. So 1 million just feels greedy. Turn around. That cat's just absolutely screamed. The way I think we all want you sometimes. Alright, see? It's already becoming less noticeable and we still have plenty of rock to go. How has it been 46 minutes? I am sorry. Jesus Christ. I really do love my rocks, don't I? Giddy gosh. Yo, we have Vivian Vixen in the chat. Heck yeah! Hold on. I see a moment. Oh yeah, love that. Vivian Vixen. I'm sure I can say for all of us, we love being your friend. Heck yeah! Who else loves dinos as much as this that we can hang out with? See, this is what I mean. I always say this when we do like our Jurassic Talk streams. Nobody in my life wants to talk about this sort of stuff. So that's why I have you guys, and I hope I can provide that for you guys as well. Hey, but thank you so much for the super chat. Let's get a dancing dialogue in here. Bam, bam. Thank you so much for joining, Vivian Vixen. As I play with rocks. Look, you might think this game is about dinosaurs. You'd be wrong. Also, by the way, this park is only gonna have non-dinosaur prehistoric species. So, you know, obviously we have our flying reptiles over here. We already have Archelon and Megalodon. We have Dimetrodon. And I figured it would be, since we started with Metrodon... No, Metrodon? Where the frick does that come from? Since we started with Megalodon, Archelon, and Dimetrodon, there you go. I figured it was just the perfect accidental start to a non-dinosaur prehistoric park. So that's what we're going to be doing with this build. And it's just going to be our weekly live stream build, and it'll probably take us months to finish it, but you know, we'll have a lot of rocks along the way. Why are some people's chats disappearing? I'm assuming that's just the moderators doing their due diligence. We have some simple rules. No spamming, no all caps. Don't overdo it with the emoji. Keep it in English so our moderators can actually do their jobs. You could put Lystro in a petting zoo. I mean, I feel like Dominion made a good case for why Lystro isn't necessarily a good petting zoo animal. But there's a good chance Lysosaurus is going to get in here. I don't think it's going to be a huge park. Because, you know, this is not one of the square maps. And we need to have our buffer. By the way, just so... Let's zoom out a bit, right? So this is our free-flying pterosaur area. Then we have the buffer. And this is where, you know, we'll build our regular park. So there's already... Like, this entire area is already off limits, right? So... what we can use for building is just this part of the map. So it's not going to be a huge park, but I feel like for a themed park, that's okay. Not every park needs to be huge, you know? Jurassic Park Japan is already shaping up to be way bigger than I planned, honestly. Phongal, yes! Phongal says, wish pterosaurs had their own invisible fence to abide by. Yeah, I think... I don't know why. I constantly forget what they call it in Dominion. I think it's Aerial Deterrent System, ADS. God, I wish we had that in the game. That would be so good. No, it's just not showing through. Yo, Party Hat 01! Thank you so much for the super chat. Hold on. I'm gonna get you a hug. These hugs aging like fine wine. They get better every time. Just want to say, Evo, you got me into dinosaurs. Heck yeah. I saw one of your videos on my recommendations, and that got me to see Jurassic Park. Thank you. Oh, heck yeah, that's awesome. Ooh. I'm gonna tell my mom about that. I appreciate that. Hey, that's awesome that I introduced you to Jurassic Park. That's really cool. It's my agenda. It's the Evo agenda. To get everyone in the world to become obsessed with dinosaurs. It's my mission. With ulterior motives, of course. Like, dinosaurs are just a gateway to get them obsessed with rocks. My one true love. That's the plan. That's my evil plan. Hey, Max Animations! Wow, you guys are being generous. Thank you. If you add any more species, you are one Norbert, and if not, in this park, maybe Jurassic Park Japan. If you add any more species, could you add? Maybe could you name one Norbert? Is that what you mean? If you reply, I'm sure my moderators will help you. Will help me find your comments. Oh yeah, there you go. Could you name it Norbert? All right. You gotta come in when we do a naming round. I don't think we're gonna add any species during today's stream. I know, but I'm all about them rocks, you know? Yeah, I do always suggest to just keep name suggestions to when it is time. Alright. I know it's super boring, all of these rocks, but I do genuinely feel that, you know, if we trust the process, it's gonna be worth it. Because I feel like it was worth it with the other Oasis. It really went a long way in making it look not arid. I do realize something now. This Oasis has much less ground area. This still has a lot of ground area, so we really also have to use a lot of foliage. I don't think my pterosaurs are going to be very helpful about that. Very happy about that. Alright, so what I want to do now is add the darker rocks. Where are my darker rocks? There you go. Dropping them down. Will I do a Q&A? Yeah, I was actually just talking about that. I'm gonna do a Q&A if/when we get to 300,000 subscribers. I feel like that's a good point to sort of how do I say this? get all of the new people like acquainted with the channel. I mean, obviously, if people are interested, they could look up old Q&As, but you know, give the new people a chance to ask their questions as well. See, I just feel like this goes a really long way in actually making it look wet. To bring that back from last week's stream. Wet and what? Oh, maybe that was the Prehistoric Kingdom stream, actually. No, I think it was Jurassic World Evolution, where I referenced how some people, like Bob Ross, they say the H. What? I can't even do it. I'm really bad with accents. It would be a dream if Frontier would just, you know, add all terrain textures on all maps. It would truly be a dream. I'm gonna leave some space, actually, because, you know, we also have our fluffy bushes to come to the rescue in a minute. But yeah, that would be amazing. You know, for Jurassic World Evolution 3, obviously, they're not gonna do anything for this game anymore, but... I'm trying to be quick about it, so I'm not being as, let's say, meticulous as I probably should be about. We're just here for the vibes and the rocks. We're here for the vibes and the rocks. That's all I got. The vibes might not be impeccable, but the rocks sure are. Oh, at least I make myself laugh. A win is a win. Nice background noise. Heck yeah, that's how people should just experience streams, honestly. Just put on in the background, do your thing. In the meantime, I do my thing, and of course my things rock, so. You don't really need to, at any point, look at the screen to know what I'm doing. Because it's always gonna be rocks. Yeah, this oasis is gonna be way bigger than the other one. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Oh, nearly grabbed a pterosaur. By the way, how's everyone's weekend going? What have you guys been up to? I always forget, because for me, you know, weekends aren't really weekends, right? Because I just work whenever. So it always takes me like a second to be like, oh right, people are actually, you know, just enjoying their free time right now. So how are you enjoying your free time right now? Hey, that's awesome, Dice! You won a Dinosaur Fight Club in Valachi's stream. Valachi's awesome. We love Valachi. Archiewood, at 300k subs, can you do a 24-hour stream? Look. 24 hours. I'm just gonna be honest. Nobody is gonna have fun when I stream for 24 hours. I'm not gonna have fun. The people watching aren't gonna be having fun. I will say, and I've given this a smidge of thought, so I'm gonna regret this in T-minus 10 seconds. If we get to 1 million subs, there you have it. I'll do a 24-hour stream. There, I feel pretty safe in making that promise. The Dancing Dido says, I play PC, I sleep, I eat, I poop. Look, all the essentials. What's the thing? We listen and we don't judge. Oh my god, this oasis is way too big. I really misjudged this. Yup. I'm gonna switch over and do some plant stuff soon, so at least we'll get a little bit of variety in here. For what it's worth. For what it's worth. Your average Milo drinker. I will remember those words. I feel pretty confident that we're not gonna get there. And you know what? If we do, then you've definitely earned to see me suffer. Cause that is what it will be. Oh my god. Look, your girl needs her sleep. It really do be like that. I'm very attached to my sleep. As anyone should be, honestly. Sleeping is awesome. Look, being awake is overrated. Consciousness? Pfft. Yikes. How disappointing. That's maybe a little bleak. I don't mean to get bleak. Especially when I play with my rocks. Alright, I'm really gonna leave more gaps for the foliage to help me out. Save me, foliage. Save me. Sleeping's pretty good, especially with dreams. I mean, they do have to be good dreams. I had some weird dreams this week, man. Some weird stuff going on in the subconscious. Oh, 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 hello? There you go. Use the big pile of for variation. I don't. That's actually gonna have quite a small surface area, so I don't think that'll really be what we want. Don't worry, we'll bring in the almighty fluffy bush for the much needed variety. Yo, Marconi just gifted 10 memberships. Holy heck! Whoa, thank you so much. That's really generous. Holy heck. Let's see, we have Phase Begins. The Dino got 10. We have the real Antoine, Jesse Hansen, Noreen Howard, Robert Adams, Axel Plays, Shuck Infit Up? Shuck Infit Up. I don't know. And Angel Yovchev? Is that 10? No. I swear I can count, allegedly. Wicked Scott is the last one. Hey, thank you so much, and welcome to the new members. If you were just gifted a membership, it is random, but really awesome of Marconian. And then I get to play my truly cinematic clip. We all know which clip is my favorite, though. It's the Dilophosaurus maracas. Alright. One more for good measure, and then I'll switch over to some foliage for a bit, okay? Even though I am itching to rock it up. But we'll work on the foliage now. Because this has taken me an hour. Let me have a sip. I just knocked my teeth together. You didn't need to know that, but sometimes during streams I say things that you don't need to know. It's a thing. We listen and don't judge. Wait, did I? Hold on. What did I? Let me cheat off my own test here. Oh yeah, I did use quite a bit of those. Oh, and the willow trees, yeah, they do a lot as well. Okay. Sexy. I know, it's been an hour. It's so bad. I am gonna sink these down. See, but this is some faster work right now. Again, I'm gonna sink these down, alright, so. She says full of confidence, not knowing if she'll actually be able to grab them still. You gotta believe. Sometimes you just gotta believe. Alright, let's see if that actually works. Yeah, that works. Don't mind me. Sinking them all at the same time might not have the desired results, but if we do that and we do that. Yeah, so I just, when I place them, I need to place them higher than I want them to. I already did that a little bit, but... Fluffy. Yeah, we just need to place them a lot higher. It still blows my mind that someone was able to mod this into the game. Like, that's actually insane. Someone was able to figure that out. Like, what? Kaidenic just casually turning this game into a semi-modular game. What? Yo, we are past 300 likes. That is incredible. Thank you so much. 300 likes for 300 rocks, I'm guessing. Bam. Alright, let's do a couple more of these. And yeah, place them higher. Then we want them. Oh, that was a little trigger happy. Whoops. I think it's gonna work. Again, it's a big old trust the process moment, but we do. Do we? Maybe. Hello. Oh, I did grab the rock. Oh, I forgot a bush. Whoops. Sorry, love. Oh, I nearly grabbed. I nearly grabbed the cats. Sorry. And yet Kai did not get a job at Frontier. Well, a lot of people didn't get a job at Frontier. I honestly feel like he might have dodged a bullet there. Wait, did he voluntarily sit down, or did I accidentally sink him into the ground? Oh, it's Scrabble! You gained this Scrabble? Oh, I think he's fine. He's doing his animation. I think he's okay. Whoops. Alright. See, but this is what I mean. Look, it takes me a freaking hour, but it does achieve what we wanted to achieve. It does actually work. It's working. It's working. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's whip out some other foliage. Ah, did Falachi already spill the beans? Hey, yeah. Yeah, honestly, we were gonna do a collab ages ago, but that's on me. I am flaky. Look, I forget things. Y'all already know. But yeah, Falachi reached out again and was like, so, we still doing this? Yes. So I was like, okay, we have to set a date right now, or I'm a flake again. And I promise I don't do it on purpose. It's just one of my many character flaws. I don't know what it is. If you don't make plans with me right away, things are gonna go wrong. This willow tree is sexy, though. I think we can all agree. I don't think I'm saying anything controversial here when I say that that's sexy. Look at that. Just looks like, I don't know, droopy vines. Droopy. Just gotta find a nice spot for them. Be like that. I like it. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. I'm having fun. Maybe I'm the only one. That's possible. You see me scrolling. More fluffy bushes. Just filling that up. Yeah, that does the trick. What's a park build you guys are working on right now? Because you know what I'm doing. What are you guys doing? I don't necessarily mean right now as in this very minute, right? But like, what's your current work in progress? What kind of theme we talking? thank you so much, Iron Will TV. Thank you. Your average Milo drinker says, building a Malta-themed section in Jurassic World North America. That's cool. I don't know, it says Jurassic Park Europe. Heck, yeah, I have that on my to-do list as well. Assuming we're gonna finish Jurassic Park Japan before Jurassic World Evolution 2 rocks up. I had to do it again, I'm sorry. Kale says, my biggest park ever with actually decorations as I watch this. Hey, yeah, waiting for the decorations. Oh, Frankenstein is working on Jurassic World Hawaii. That's cool. Hi, Noah Milton. Hello from the Netherlands. A&W Nonsense is working on Jurassic World India. We have someone, Ashton, working on Jurassic Park North America. So that's the same as your average Milo drinker. People are like going all over the world. Yeah, Rob Earth building a prehistoric planet map. I think I've been seeing little bits of that in the member chat on Discord. Oh, chat jumped. Cool. Chat. Wait, there you go. Xenon is searching for ideas? Well, then this chat is the perfect place to be, because people are spitting fire. Brunocho, Jurassic Park Kenya. Very cool. I hear weird Tor sounds. Oh, hold on. That's a door right there. I saw that fly into frame. It is. That literally flew into frame. Oh my gosh. It's the other door. I was just, hold on. It was kind of like that, right? And all of a sudden I see a door. Alright. Where are they? Alright, so. Oh my gosh. Well, that's seen better days. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. What's a better angle? Let's do it like that. Come on. No, he's gonna go to sleep. God dang it. Hold on. Speed! Baby. Dreaming of murder. Stabbing your eyes out. Alright, come on. Wake up, baby. Oh. Alright, come on. Do something. If that thing spreads its wings... Okay, that was very disappointing. Come on. We had a better performance last week. One got flipped. Lame. Lame. Boo. I'm sorry, folks. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. It's alright. I had to take a little sip. Evo, seek therapy, please. In this economy? I'm actually a proud graduate of therapy. I think my therapy worked really well. I'm a very optimistic person in spite of many things. Even though I do believe the world's gonna end. But let's not talk about that. I should not have said that. But yeah, I'm a big old therapy advocate. It works, guys. It just works. And if all else fails, rocks. And if that fails, Lego. Oh, I haven't bought the T-Rex skeleton from Lego yet. Not yet. It will happen though. It will happen. I'm struggling to pull the trigger on it because it's so expensive. It's so expensive. So I'm having a bit of an adult crisis about it. But I think I'm just postponing the inevitable, honestly. Ain't no way I'm not gonna get that Lego set. Ain't no way I'm not gonna get that Lego set. It's incredible. You should live stream you building it. I wish I could, honestly. I mean, I've done that a couple of times, and by a couple I literally mean twice or something like that. I don't really have great cameras, and that's an investment I'm not ready to make. I'm also not super comfortable with being on camera, not gonna lie. Wait, why am I doing that? I'll think about it, though. I'll think about it. Jeffrey Mallet, do we think Jurassic World Evolution 3 will only be available on next-gen platforms, aka forgetting PS4 and the likes? I don't think it's a case of forgetting. I think it's just a case of, at some point, you have to move on. And I think this is the point. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are 13 years old. Am I saying that right? I think so. 13 or 12. That's old for, like, technology, right? For technology that's ancient. I really think, and I do understand that this sucks, but I really think that for the game to be what it needs to be, it has to move to new gen only. It has to make that leap. And I'm also pretty convinced that that will be the case based on Planet Coast. Actually, I think Planet Zoo as well, by the way. I think both of them only came to new gen consoles. So I think that sort of lets you know where Frontier's mindset is at as well. And I do genuinely understand that it sucks, but I also genuinely, wholeheartedly believe that it's what they need to do. If Jurassic World Evolution 3 comes to old-gen console, I think it's pointless, honestly. I think they're just gonna run into the same limitations that this game has. And then what's the point? Yo, we have Vivian Vixen doing another super chat. Holy heck! I love that stupid thing shaking his maracas. Vivian Vixen, I respect that. I streamed with Cam and have been bot-chained by randos for not being top heavy. Oh gosh. Being on cam streaming can be brutal and uncomfy. It really can be. I don't have the biggest self-esteem anyway, especially when, as far as my looks are concerned. And, you know, it's the internet. Putting yourself out there is always risky. To be honest, I haven't had any particularly negative reactions in that regard, but I don't know, it's just, it's one of those things, you know? You know, I'll do like face cam stuff for when I feel like seeing the facial expressions at something, like, you know, what we did for the trailers for Rebirth, right? The reaction, and I think for the analysis I also had parts with face cam. I'm actually not sure. But like, it makes sense for me for that, but for the rest of it, no. And then to build Lego, I guess I could just do my hands, but that's kind of weird as well, isn't it? That's just weird. Oh, Vivian Vixen, you're way too kind. You are definitely way too kind. I appreciate it though. Hold on, let me get you a hug. Bam. I didn't know you streamed, by the way. I had no idea. If we may inquire, what did you stream? You know, you don't have to reveal too much, obviously, but like was it gaming or? Look at her just blazing her rocks again, like an absolute idiot. Good God, Eva. Will it ever stop? The answer is no. No, it won't. It will never stop. Ah! Oh, sorry! That's not a rock. I can tell. I can tell. This might shock you. But I can tell. Dino horror games, but I don't do it too often, sadly. That sounds pretty awesome, though. Hold on. I will get you another dancing dino. Look at this baller dude just flying across my screen right now. Oh, no, I made it awkward, as I typically do. But thank you so much, Vivian Vixen. Legacy Chrissy and Chad bragging about the spaghetti sauce. God dang it. You're gonna make me hungry. Oh. I dropped my rock. I was gonna order... You don't need to know this, but, you know, since we're talking about food, as we typically devolve into, I was gonna order Japanese from my favorite restaurant. They've been closed for almost a month, and I've been having withdrawal symptoms. But they finally reopened again, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna order from my favorite Japanese place today. And I went to their website, and I tried to order, and it just said, we are closed for deliveries. So I was like, my dream is dead, thank you. God dang it. Ooh, Dancing Dog was gonna eat pancakes. That makes me jealous as well. Jealous of the food. I don't know if it's the rocks or if it's you guys, but my headache is gone, so that's a first today. Doing my thing, placing my rocks, having a good time. I do appreciate that this must be hella boring to watch. I'm sorry. Honestly, I don't know what else to do. Rocks and foliage. The vision is very, very slowly starting to vision, though. Hold on, let me do that. You're right, Noreen. It has been said before that we need a rock emoji. The problem is, and I talked about this last time it was brought up as well, I think a rock emoji is just gonna look like a big pile of poo, to put it in PG terms. Even though I feel like, I'm just gonna do it, I feel like I should be allowed to say shit. If they can say big pile of shit in Jurassic Park, I feel I should be able to do it as well. Look, if Jeff Goldblum can do it, if Ian Malcolm can do it, we can do it. But yeah, I'll definitely play around with it. Like, I'll try to make a rock emoji. But no promises that I can make that work without some very weird results. And we already have a poop emoji. It's just, you know, default emoji. So it would also add too much if it ends up looking like that. So not even for the lols would it be beneficial. That's a word. I have good words. I speak English sometimes. By accident on occasion. Hey, Teresa! Oh my god, please! I want cake so bad, you have no idea. But thank you so much. I might legitimately buy, like, one of those single packaged slices of cake. There you go. Thanks so much, Teresa. Again, thank you so much for coming to hang out with us and spending a bit of your birthday with us. That's really nice. Just hang out with me and my rocks. Who's the better company? I think it's the rocks. I have no illusions. Oh god, I'm doing it wrong. Yo, we have the beaver in the chat, and I saw it this time. Sort of before talking about potatoes. Hey, how you doing, Gaming Beaver? Be mindful of people going crazy in the chat. I think chat's just gonna be distracted for a bit, so I'm just gonna do my rock thing in the meantime. Oh, did I literally just do the same mistake again? I did, didn't I? Hold on, I have a preferred side. I need to know more about this potato lore. Oh my god, see. For you, it was just an average Sunday. For me, it was a traumatic experience. You dropped into a stream at this point years ago, and I didn't see. And at the time, I was talking about a potato-shaped habitat, and I just went on and on and on about my stupid potato-shaped habitat. Yeah, so that's the lore. Me embarrassing myself, that's the lore. Look, it's a service I provide, and if that's what I have to offer the world, then that's what I shall offer. It's what I do. Oh, that potato. I thought there was another potato incident. No, what? One potato incident per lifetime. Thank you. I have, with just one, I have reached my quota for potato-related incidents. For potato-related trauma. Trauma, you might even say. I just made it worse. That was a really long time ago, because I remember it was my park with favorite species. That was like pretty early Jurassic World Evolution. 2, of course. 2. Sorry, it's just funny seeing chat go crazy. Is that a custom potato emoji? No. We were talking about a custom rock emoji because, well, I don't think I need to explain. I think my issues are apparent for everyone to see. The first step of fixing your problems is admitting you have a problem, and well, I do admit it. You need help, I do. Look, there's a vision. I promise. There's a reason. I get that it's not easy to infer from the rock apocalypse that you see before your eyes. But we're trying to make an oasis, and because Frontier has not gifted us with actual usable terrain paints, we're using rocks. As the more I explain it, the more I realize how stupid it is, so I'm just gonna stop explaining it and continue enjoying my ignorance. And my rocks. Oh. A rock wall is a good thing to have. See chat? See chat? Gaming Beaver is a fan of the rock wall. I'm just gonna put those words in your mouth. Platinum 1995 says the rock stars. There you go. We love the puns. Keep them coming. Perfect Cell says Earth is a soup. And it's one of those things that's like a little crazy, but then like, yeah, maybe. I love the randomness of chat. This is why I stream every single week. Hey, thanks so much for dropping in, Game Beaver. Have a good one. Earth is more like a pho. It is! Yes. I guess some soups are like really thick as well. But why do we talk about the weirdest things? Look, I feel... Might be a trap. It's a trap. Look, the odds of someone dropping in as I'm saying something crazy are kind of big. Because I kind of always say something crazy, don't I? Tis what it is. Sorry, I just randomly remembered the fun we had with the cars earlier. Oh, that's my happy moment right there. I do love it when chat goes crazy, Stubborn Dinosaur. I do love it. And I'm serious, I don't have a headache right now. I've had a headache literally all day. You guys have cured me. I don't know, I guess it's just because it's a good distraction. You just... Oh my god, I've just figured it out. You guys know how much I suck at multitasking. You guys know. My brain literally can't do streaming and remember that it has a headache at the same time. It can't multitask a headache and streaming at the same time, and so it's like, fine. Fine. That's it. That's totally it. Oh my god, I've been doing this for an hour and a half. You guys are saints. What the actual frickety fruck. Frickety fruck? Yeah, sure. Firemate, I would not recommend eating rocks. Potatoes, however. Can never have enough of those. I'm not gonna do the Sam. I'm not gonna do the Sam quote. I'm not gonna do the Sam quote. Someone's gonna do it in chat for me, but no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna do it. Stick him in the stew. No. Oh. Alright, I think we're gonna graduate to foliage. Okay? Okay. Live VR, should you do paleo art? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I can have too much paleo art. And you know me, you know how I feel about AI, quote unquote, art. We can always have more like genuine creative people doing art. And also, you know, it's about having fun with it, right? Oh, hold on, let me turn random rotation back on. Alright, again, I'm placing them higher than I technically want them, because we're gonna sink them down. Sorry. Sean Gorman, I'm tired of waiting for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Unfortunately, I do believe we have a bit of a wait still ahead of us. But I did a whole video about that. I don't have to rehash that for you guys. I mean, I hope I'm still gonna be wrong. Because the sooner the better, but I don't know. Alright, so That's our first layer of fluff. And then I'm gonna grab him. No, not like that. And we sink him down. No, not the rocks. Control. There you go. I know how this works, she says as she instantly forgets. Yep, there you go. I'm gonna use a lot of trees up here because we're at the map border, so I can't really get too close with the rocks. So the fluffiness of trees is gonna help us out there. Can always count on the fluffiness of. Stop doing that. Stop it. Bumpy Lover, you downloaded Path of Titans? Heck yeah! I hope you're gonna have fun with that. By the way, for oh, I sank them too far. For the interested folk, we're gonna be playing The Isle tomorrow. It's the last Sunday of the month. Which is The Isle Sunday. I say that just because it's kind of similar to Path of Titans. You know, kind of in the same way Jurassic World Evolution 2 and Prehistoric Kingdom are similar, you know, just superficially. Oh, holy heck! Iron Leviathan! Whoa! Thank you so much! That is super, super generous. Hold on, here we go, folks. Here we go. Get ready for some Moza. That's still a good clip. Oh, I hope the Moza scene is going to be awesome in Rebirth. Sorry, sidetrack. I Leviathan, thank you so much for dropping in, and thank you so, so much for that super chat. Incredibly generous, as always. Hello, Evo. I've been playing so much Monster Hunter Wilds. I've lost all sense of time. That happens to all of us. And I've missed a bunch of these streams as a result. How have you been? Gosh, pretty good, I guess? I mean, nothing really too special has happened. We're just, you know, doing stuff. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't think you've missed much. Cause this is sort of what we do for. Oh god, I grabbed my cats. This is sort of what the live streams have been like. Now that I've started modding, the live streams are much slower than they used to be. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. I think, hold on. I think I'm gonna do the white sand here. Just because it's not red. Yeah. I think we did the other sand here. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, obviously I don't want to also have to cover the ground in all rocks, right? So, yeah, we're just gonna go with that. And we're gonna add a whole bunch of foliage as well. Oh, sorry. I struggle painting within the lines, as you can tell. There. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's because he was gonna sit there. Okay. Cool. Yeah, how about we do like the wet sand? Oh, this is actually not a bad color either, though. So maybe we'll mix it in a little bit. That's probably for the best anyway, right? Just do a little bit of that. Just do a little. That's a technical term. Don't worry about that. Are sound effects necessary? Yes. I think in between the rocks, we definitely need to keep it maybe like that. Slowly. I don't think this oasis is gonna look as convincing as the other one because it's just so big, but trust the process. Just believe. Blockman, what was your inspiration for Jurassic World Legacy? Heck yeah, we got a Jurassic World Legacy question here. Technically, I gotta correct you and be obnoxious. It's just Jurassic Legacy. I was trying to be different. Actually, there's like a little bit at the end of the audiobook with how it started, and it was really just a joke. It was when we got the news, well, not news, the first rumor appeared that Jurassic World Rebirth was gonna go to an island and was gonna have 3 child characters. Like, that was all one and the same tiny rumor. And I was talking about that with my moderators, and I was like, well, for starters, I'm not a huge fan of the whole returning to an island setting. So that sort of was a bit disappointing to me. But I also have concerns about 3 child characters, because we already know that children, they have... I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Children, they have the plot armor, right? So I made a joke to my moderators. There's this actor I like who is an adult but looks like a kid. And I made the joke to my moderators, the only kid I want in a Jurassic movie is this particular actor. And then I wrote a scene, kind of like a joke, and it sort of went from there. It's really just the dumbest origin story you can imagine. It literally just started as a joke. That I then sank 9 months of my life into. Tell me you're autistic without telling me you're autistic. I didn't curse. I was gonna say fudge. I didn't. In the meantime, look at all that lush greenery. We're doing it, folks. We're doing it. We're making the magic happen. We're bringing the wetness. Proper moist. Ew. Ew. I ruined it. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you found it funny, at least, Blockman. It's kind of a disappointing origin story when you think about it, but for the lols. But yeah, literally just a joke that got out of hand. I had fun working on it, by the way. Like, 10 out of 10 would recommend you guys do that as well. Maybe not, like, as long as I did it, but yeah, I totally recommend you writing your own Jurassic story. It's just the best Jurassic Park nerd moments you can ask for. Because you get, like, to pick which dinosaurs you want to use and, like, which novel references you want to put in. Because I sort of wrote it as... Well, not sort of. I wrote it as a movie, right? So I was like, well, if the movies can use the novels, I can do too. And then we're going to use my favorite scenes. Wow, we have another super chat from Iron Leviathan. Thank you so much. Hold on, we're going to get a Dilo in here for you. Heck yeah. Iron Leviathan, thank you so much. I watched your Latch video? Sure. Sorry, that's on me. I watched your last video. I love the mods you showed off. I would still prefer they focus on dinosaurs, though. There are so many dinosaurs that deserve some love. And I'm still waiting for Argentinosaurus. Yes. I feel like... Okay. So from the video I did, a lot of it is definitely very personal, right? And that's what I said in the video. Some of these picks are just very personal. Some of them are because I feel they are just needed for variety, but still, you know, my personal take on what is variety. And some I feel are so popular they need to be in the next game. And Argentinosaurus is 100% one of those species I feel needs to be in the next game. I'm honestly surprised they never brought it to Jurassic World Evolution 2. I really thought that they were gonna do, when they did the Cretaceous Predator pack, I was convinced that they were gonna do a Cretaceous Herbivore pack. And as per usual, I was wrong. But I was, dang, I was so high on my own copium, man. Sometimes I wonder if Frontier just does it to mess with us. Sometimes I think they like have office pool parties, like no, I don't think that's the right word. Office pools, like betting pools is what I mean, not like they're sitting around with inflatables. I mean, like they're placing bets on, okay, which prediction is Evo gonna make? Which prediction is Bestislaw gonna make? And then they're like, we're gonna make it neither. Sometimes I wonder. At the very least, I think they get a good chuckle out of us being wrong. I hope they get a good chuckle out of it, honestly. I hope they do. Alright, we're gonna bring in these, because I feel like these do a lot. They're sexy. No lies were spoken. There, we're just gonna do a whole bunch. Just gonna place them down. Hey, Sapphire Star! How are you doing? Welcome to the Rock Dome! I'm a little high on rocks. That's okay. Alright, and yeah, we need a whole bunch of rocks to cover up the redness there. No, did I say rocks? I meant trees. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We're done with the rocks, okay? We've graduated. We're on trees now. I didn't mean to give anyone, like, Vietnam flashbacks. It's all about the foliage now. Bumpy Lover, hope they add Deinosuchus. I do as well. And I should correct myself. I've been told it's Deinosuchus. So, I hope that's correct. I don't know. This one is not as steep, so it's not giving what I wanted to give. So I'll just focus on the more steeper areas. Which, honestly, this whole area is sloped quite gently. Gently. I'm pretty sure you're on the Frontier watch list. I know I'm on the Frontier watch list, actually. They just tell us that they watch our videos. And not like from... How do I say this? Like an egotistical standpoint, I think they just watch our videos to be like, okay, what the frick are they saying now? And obviously, you know, they have to check our content. If, you know, because we get early access for stuff. And, you know, to give someone early access, you do want to make sure that they make the kind of content that... You know, they're comfortable with, how do I say it, like, not supporting, but maybe supporting it a little bit. So yeah, we know that they do watch, they're watching. They don't watch live streams, so don't worry, they have a life. But they watch the videos. And then they laugh. I bet they do like a Friday afternoon drinking game. Okay, next tree is gonna... Oh, I didn't use these! Epic Phil. Hey! Hey! You're not supposed to be here, buddy! This is... No, 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 none of that. No, 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 no. Hey, what's with the traffic? Come here, buddy boy! Oh, I caught you red-handed, you sneaky bugger. There you go. This is where you belong. God dang it. Look, there's... Free flying is more of a suggestion, okay? Don't take it so literally. Alright. I was saying the next tree is gonna be... some of my ultimate favorites. Here, and this is how we're gonna hide some of this nonsense. Cherry Beak, hey Evo, out of all your park builds, including the ones on Evolution 1, what is your favorite so far? Okay, so, I've actually went back and forth on this a little bit. Typically, whatever I'm working on currently is my favorite quote-unquote park, because, you know, I'm in it, you know, I'm in it, I'm committed. But as time goes on, I think the one park that always sticks out to me is Mini Nublar. Because, you know, while I was working on Mini Manticore Islands, I thought, this one might be better, actually. But once that was done, my heart went back to Mini Nublar. I just love that park build so much. I had so much fun with the building series. Like, everyone was coming through with these amazing suggestions. It just felt so collaborative. Yeah, it was just the whole experience around it was so great. So I think it's always gonna be Mini Nublar as my favorite. And Arkia, what happened with the Gaming Beaver? Oh, the Gaming Beaver was here in chat a little while earlier, so maybe people were still mentioning it. He does that. He drops in and then people go crazy. Oh, hold on. I can't obstruct this too much, right? Because we have this cool view from the truck. I say cool. Is it cool? It's kind of cool. Cool enough. We can start obstructing it a bit when we get here, though. There, sexy. And what we can do, and what I love doing, is create like little tunnel. We can do that. Yeah, sexy. I don't know why that's still like my word. Don't think about it. Don't think about it too hard. It's just chalk it up to me being crazy. Hey, Iron Leviathan, you are always so generous and I don't know what to say, but thank you very, very much. A species I only recently learned about that would be a cool addition is... Oh, no, it's a trap! No, I don't know how to say this! Ankylosaurus? I think I'm gonna go... Final answer? Ankylosaurus. That's my final answer. A ceratopsian with large bony ridges on its head instead of horns. It would be a unique looking animal. I've actually never heard of it either, and yeah, from your description, that does sound really different from what we have so far. I mentioned in my video, I feel like they could show ceratopsians a little love anyway. Another thing I feel could be a cool addition is Lokiceratops, because I think it's a fairly recent discovery. I remember it being like news, and yeah, I'd love for them to do that. You know, a very, very recent species. Recent species sounds like Reese's Pieces. They were gonna do that. Oh, that's sexy. I'm gonna have a little sip. I promise it's literally just green iced tea. Oh my god, we're nearly at the 2-hour mark. This is absolute insanity. What in the actual flippity flip? Okay, oh, this is kind of cool though, that they're like looking through the brand. Oh, I do like that. I think, hold on, we're gonna place it a bit more purposefully, but I do think that's cool. And then when the cars drive by, they're like looking through. Oh, we're clipping into the tour track actually. So we need to turn it like that. Need to turn a bit more. Heck yeah. See, I think that's fun. Because then, hold on. Here, when you go through the tour, you know, it's a little, ooh, mysterious. Oh, I really like how that, no, I really like how that looks. Okay. That's good. Actually, also, I just really like using it as more of a bush than a tree. We're gonna do that a couple more times. See, this is what I mean. I find the thing I like and I just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. The cat's shadow on the ground is pretty cool though, look at that. Pretty cool. I do declare. What I could even do is maybe like have it hang over a bit and then sink it down. I think that's pretty cool. I like it more from the side than I do from the front. I do like it though. Yo, I'm Leviathan. I was trying to come up with a hybrid to fight Goji Center's Indom 2.0 and the Akylosaurus was one of the animals I used. Oh heck yeah! Do you know if you made it like into the top? What is it? I think top 16 or something. I hope you weren't in the Hall of Shame. That's for sure. I don't think so. The Hall of Shame was quite shameful. Well, I've watched part of it at least. But thanks again for another super chat. Hey, I appreciate that, Tom Teen Jenkins. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's really nice. I'm not crazy, right? Those branches look cool. Wait, no, hold on. I phrased it wrong. I am crazy, but those branches are cool, right? I know, I like it. What if I lean it back? So really, sort of get more of that branchy goodness. I like it. It's a little crazy. No. They were all so stupid, I was laughing so hard. There was a lot of AI in there. You guys know how I feel about AI. I don't think using AI was against the rules though. I do want to make that clear. I don't think it was against the rules or anything. I'm just not personally a fan of it. And I need to clarify when I say I don't like AI. What I mean is I don't like AI generative media. So I don't like AI quote-unquote art. I don't like AI written stories. Obviously there's a place for AI, right? I use AI myself. Everyone does. Like, YouTube uses an enormous amount of AI to find ad slots and to recommend you videos that you see on your homepage. All of that is AI, and there's a place for that. I just don't like when AI comes for the creative stuff, because AI isn't creative, it's generative. It steals stuff to create, so that's just a little nuance there. It's not bad, you know, considering that we're in the desert. It's not bad. Cherry Beak says, I predict that Aoife will reach 300,000 subscribers by April 23rd. Something pretty spectacular has to happen for us to do it that quickly, Cherry Beak. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I don't think we'll get there that quickly, but it is going at a pretty rapid pace, I will say that. I think at the moment we're on course to get to 300,000 before Jurassic World Rebirth comes out, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna make another, like, tree tunnel. I love making tree tunnels. I'll probably actually do a tree tunnel like this as well. Might pull him forward a little bit. Charizard King, I created a hybrid for the Hybrid War. I called it Sanguicerus 2.0. I'm gonna go with Sanguicerus. Alright, now you gotta explain what it is, though. Hold on, did I miss something else? Oh, Isle of Rythan! I'm so sorry. I never submitted it. I was trying to occupy my mind at work. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I mean, it's still like a fun exercise, right? Alright, so we have 2 hugs coming up. Going once, going twice. Bam. And I do see that we've reached the 2-hour mark. I want to do one more thing, and that is the realism schmealism part of this oasis, and that is adding the sprinklers. So let me grab my sprinklers. Use the force, use your imaginations. These are the sprinklers. So, okay, we'd need one at the back. So we'll put a sprinkler right there. Let's put. She floating. Okay. Ooh. I'll use the move tool. I need one right there. We'll put one. Maybe over here. And probably. Hold on. Let's put it here, so it's not really in the vision of that. Okay. Let me move this one. I think that's, yeah, in terms of realism, schmealism, I think it works. Close enough. Just squint and it works. Hey, Toast GC124. Sorry I missed a lot of the stream. Park looks cool. Thank you so much for dropping in for a bit. I appreciate you joining. And, yeah, we're just going to be continuing this, next Saturday. If we're gonna work on this exact area, I don't know. We might mix it up a little bit and go back to the actual park. And maybe add some stuff in there again, mix it up a little bit. It just sort of depends on how it goes, right? But I think I do like how this looks. Now, it makes sense that we didn't finish it because, you know, this is what we did last time and it's way smaller. It's like a quarter of the size of this. But I think we trusted the process and I think it's working out. Again, you gotta imagine like a whole bunch of foliage on the ground as well, right? Like maybe this one? To add the lusciousness. I do declare it's working. Oh, it's getting rid of my white sand. That's a bit of a shame, but I think it's fun. I think it breaks up the monotony of this map, which is kind of inherent in this type of map, but I think it looks pretty decent. And, you know, any excuse to place a ton of rocks is good enough for me. Alright, so we are going to be wrapping it up for today. Again, I'll be back tomorrow with the Isle. I'll be back next week for... Oh, sorry, I hiccuped. Maybe it was a burp. Who knows? So yeah, we'll be back. If you don't want to miss... Okay, she's gonna do the YouTuber thing. Brace thyself. If you don't want to miss out on this build, future builds, and of course the news for Jurassic World Evolution 3, consider subscribing to the channel, especially since we're on our way to 300,000. It would mean a lot to me if you would join the square. It's free, it's easy. You make a stranger on the internet happy, and you can always unsub. Alright, so I want to thank the Blue crew, as always. They make streaming possible. I see Fletcher, Guillermo, Glitzbach. We had Cold, Sarcastically, Dr. Strange, I saw. I think that was today's crew, but as always, hugely appreciate it. Want to ask you lovely folks to put some nice emoji in the chat for our moderators as I rattle on endlessly. I also want to thank the Green Name Army. So we have Life VR, Wraith Curon, Vivian Vixen, thanks for joining, Rob Earth, Skylar Sweet, Legacy Chrissy 1993, The Dancing Dilo, Indominus Raptor, Ploba, Your Average Milo Drinker, Noreen Howard, Matthew, Sheriff Thijs Berendsen, looking for names I have not said yet, Kip H. Heg, yeah. Alright, Dawson YT, thank you so much. Alright. I'm gonna be saying many more names, and then we're gonna be slowly wrapping it up. And honestly, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me, because genuinely, I don't have a headache anymore. I don't know how that works, but it's just the magic of streaming, I guess. I don't know. Alright, here we go, folks. Tokata, Platinum 1995, Fortnite Battle Pass, G-Man Rodan, Xenon, Stubborn Dinosaur, Your Average Milo Drinker again, Sean Gorman, Firemate, Marcio Hake, Tontine Jenkins, we have Oh no, you've explained to me how to pronounce this, and I've forgotten. I'm so sorry. Dinocells? Dinocells? I'm so sorry. God dang it. I know you've explained it to me at some point. Cherry Beak, we have the Gaming Rex, the Dancing Dilo. Let's see. Kip H again. We have Jan Pilarski, Teresa. Again, thank you so much for joining Bit for your birthday. And I don't know if it's still the same day in your time zone, but I hope you're gonna have a wonderful rest of your birthday. Traverse YT, we have the Red Interraptor Gaming Flow, Nuclear Goji Edits, the Northern Wyvern, Clausy VR, Perfect Cell, excuse me, Dan Solomon. I'm looking for names I haven't said. Akil, Marconia, thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Ute? Oh god, I'm so sorry. I mispronounced that in a way you've never heard before. Lifter is K8. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Dine Oxils. Okay. Oh god. Pray for me that I'll remember. Let's see. I think I've had most folks actually looking at it. Jenny Myers. I didn't get Jenny Myers. I think that's it though. Close enough. I appreciate the leeway. I Leviathan. Alright, we're gonna end it with that one. We're gonna end it with a dancing Dilo. Hold on. There you go. Alright. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the game and dance along with the Dilo. Bye, guys.